Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. And what is finally the last game that I obtained at this year's, or I should say last year's, BGG Con. I got this at the bazaar. They have this huge, and people just run and they crowd in, and there are people selling their own games everywhere, as well as, you've got the floor where you can just look at all the different companies and buy games, but then people are getting rid of their own games, and you can find some rare stuff and some cool stuff. And sometimes if you wait around long enough, the prices go down. I waited till this was about 20 bucks. Ave Roma. I know nothing about it, or I should say I knew nothing about it. I just like games about Rome, and I looked at the back and it looked quite interesting with that circular play area and the player boards and things like that. I didn't know much about it. When I did find out about it, though, oh boy, this is my type of game. So many things going on, so many decisions and whatnot. Let's see what is in the box, okay? But first, it is 25 minutes per person, 2 to 5 players. I like 5 players. And it says, Ogia Itela. Ave Roma, and you might have noticed all the flags back there. There's a reason for that. What does it say? We've got Italian, German, and there we go. Rome is flourishing, and many in the empire are competing for power. There is much to do before you can benefit from the wealth of the empire. In your quest for glory or power, you will need to increase your income, raise buildings, and even support wars. Patrons wait on the sidelines to help you in your quest, but they will only reward those who increase their influence within the empire, hold their own on the political stage, and gain the support of the citizens. There is much to do, and time is running out. It's by A Games, and this is kind of weird. There is very, very little information. On the back of the box, there is a QR code. I don't know if you guys would be able to scan that or not, but there's the QR code. And let's see what it has in wait for us. Like, what is this guy pointing at exactly? Who knows? But okay, let's set that over there. Okay, we start with rule books. Rule books, you say? Yes, because there are rule books in English and Italian, German, and French. And I kind of like it when board game companies do that. That seems nice. I suppose it adds to the cost, but probably only just a little bit. And it's a nice big fat rule book here. And we have in English here the action modifiers, annex patron card, end of game bonuses. So sort of like a player's aid that we have here with a bunch of different things going on. Roughly the size of the box. Put that over there. And then 4 rule books. So let's just get out the one in English, because that's what I understand. And there's the guy pointing again over there somewhere. And it tells you what's in here, the components on the first page. Second page, boom, is the setup. Kapachow. And it looks like it's going to be a table hog, but also have great table presence. And it's giving you an idea what the game board does on here, player boards. Then over here, how to use the cards. And then finally gets to gameplay down there. So we've got gameplay. So it's really straightforward, kind of simple. Gameplay are this little area here, and then it comes up here to game end. And I guess it's sort of kind of automatic from here. Actions as the Quaestor, the Adelis, the Mercator. I've read a few SPQRS novels. They are really cool, and they help you a lot with a lot of the Roman terminology. I can highly recommend that. Wait here just a second.
A few moments later.
Yes, if you really want a fun way to learn more about Roman terminology and rites and rituals and everyday life kind of in a certain way, and then how they deal with crime, John Maddox Roberts SPQR. And there are a bunch of them. Let me see. This is the Princess and the Pirates. How many others? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 8. The Point of Law. This is the one I started with. I really like that one. That one was super good. And just as background for playing this game, you don't need it, but it might be fun and it might help. So 7 pages long and advanced game extra actions on the back. So a grand total of 8 pages. Rather light, kind of wobbly. Player boards. So these are your curved player boards where you have many tracks and they are different from each other. They are double-sided as well. And different players will have different costs for different things. Let's see. Let me find an example here. I was looking. That's what I was told. Oh, well. It's supposed to be that way, but I'm just not finding it right here right now. Okay, well, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. But still a darn cool player board. Double-sided. Okay, and this I bought. It's still, most of the stuff needs to be punched out, so it's not like a total unboxing. Then you've got, do they have names on them? No, but we've got the Kramer track on the outside, Edificator. And this is going to be your board. And, oh no, the castle fell over, the Dalek fell over. And it's going to go something like that. Senatus. And we've got the different areas there. It says Senatus here. Let me show you the senator there and the wolves, who are the Romulus Remus, the twin brothers, the foundation of Rome. And where is the center part? Here is the center part, which I believe, let's see how we fit it, goes right here. And this makes up your board. I have a fixed camera, so it's hard to see, but trust me, there's more here. There's a large round board and your oops. Yeah, those things will go there. You can have one there. Okay. And good, thick coins. These are the coins. You might want to sub out metal coins. I don't know. There's someone on Etsy, I'm sure, has Roman metal coins. We've got numbers, Roman numerals, and the Arabic numerals for the pedestals. These pedestals are going to be markers along the way, which will have numbers on the pedestals that you can place. Oh, and they're made out of wood. They're really nice little pedestals. What would Rome be without pedestals? Ooh, and this is a Kickstarter. It says something about Kickstarter in there. We've got cards, which obviously apply to little tracks. There's the statue of Romulus and Remus. And, oh, this is a thick one. Small cards with a, it's not a linen finish, but cool stuff. Okay. And there are many, many more cards. Here are these cards. Let's see what they have in store. And there is a gladiator. And these are going to be, these are the Vercingetorix, Arminius, Alaric, different weapons, and their costs. These are items that you can buy. Must be for the ludus, for the games. Little art. Kind of reminds me, these little cards with little things on, reminds me of Talisman. And then, oh, they are obviously for the different sections, because this warrior guy here, as I am going, we've got the warrior guy over there, and the cards lay out here. And I remember in the review, it's hard to see from there, but they are labeled 1 to 5, 1 to 4, 1 to 3. And you have to take the appropriately numbered column. And if you have a 1, it can go anywhere in this region. But if you have a 3, it can only go on the 3, and then you can pick up that card and take it with you. So you are want to keep the lower priced things, although they help you do other things as well. Okay, and we've got a little map here, the Imperator, showing you different sections. Good thick cardboard on that one. Ooh, and here we go, and some more. Oh, it's an expansion. We've got a little expansion. So this came with an expansion. This was been a Kickstarter sort of thing. And we've got some little boats of varying colors. Kind of fun. Wooden. And then wooden discs and wooden cubes. Let's see what else we got. And more scoring tracks, looks like, or just things you have to fill up. I'm thinking must be something to do with this over here. Console? Not sure. I did just watch the video, but I'm still kind of confused as to what a lot of this stuff is. More cards here. These are different. Kind of sparse on the artwork, but, you know, the game is supposed to be very technical. Many decisions, many paths. Big old complicated Euro, which is why I put heavyweight over there. Check out, I think Tom Vassell does a video of it. It's one of the ones I watched from a long time ago, if you want to see a young Tom Vassell, because this game is not new in any way, shape, or form. And I always like games that are historically themed, which is why I pulled out the books, because they help. Games like Watergate, where you don't have to know the history, but knowing the history actually makes it quite fun, because I'm sure these people put some time and effort into researching it for your enjoyment. Ooh. You can see more how big this game is. Yeah. Okay. Let's disassemble it, and it fits back in the box nicely. Ooh. Had a little trouble the other day trying to rebox Formaggio. I had to open up Fromage and see how they did it. Then I realized it was printed on the side. Oh no! Okay. Last one down. No more BGG Con scores. Just in time. 2 weekends from now, Southern Louisiana Board Game Festival. I will be there playing games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Lafayette, Louisiana. Check it out. Get your tickets. I'm sure there's still some tickets left. Lafayette is a fun, groovy little town. Heart of Cajun country. Zydeco music, Cajun food, and just a bunch of fun. And it's a great little town and a great place to go and play games at the Southern Board Game Festival and eat good food and drink good beer and do all the good things and meet your fellow gamers. So check it out. 2 weeks, 21st, 22nd, or 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Southern Louisiana Board Game Festival. Lafayette, Louisiana. Okay, this has been your unboxing of Ave Roma. Take care of yourself, take care of the planet, keep your brain sharp, and play more games like Ave Roma. And let me know if you did. And let me know if you're going to the Southern Board Game Festival. If I want to see you there, if you are. Let's play games, okay? Thank you, everybody. Duffman out of here.